The story takes an even darker turn as Captain Rook and his crew arrive at the legendary Serpent's Hollow Island, a place feared by sailors across the seas. Even before setting foot on the island, the crew is warned about its deadly curse. Whatever they see in the water, they must never look at it. But curiosity proves stronger than fear. One by one, the cursed waters begin showing the crew the people they loved the most. A wife who died years ago, a lost family member, a familiar face calling them closer. Unable to resist, some of the pirates ignore the captain's warning and step toward the water, believing they are reuniting with the ones they lost. But everything is an illusion. The island feeds on grief, and those who fall for it disappear forever. Despite Captain Rook's desperate attempts to save his men, one of his crew members is lost to the curse, leaving the captain overwhelmed with guilt. At the same time, shocking news spreads throughout the kingdom. It is finally confirmed that Captain Rook is responsible for the death of the king's daughter. The king immediately begins preparing his entire army for war. Furious Prince refuses to wait. Driven only by revenge, he mounts one of the kingdom's dragons and begins hunting pirates across the sea. Unlike the king, who carefully plans every move, the prince wants only blood. His rage turns the oceans into a battlefield as ship after ship is burned to ashes. The prince eventually captures one of Rook's allies and forces him to reveal the captain's location. Learning that Rook is hiding on Serpent's Hollow Island, the prince swears that no matter how dangerous the island may be, he will hunt him down. Even his own father warns him about the ancient monster imprisoned beneath the island, a creature responsible for the destruction of countless dragons in the past. But blinded by revenge, the prince refuses to listen. Meanwhile, Captain Rook and the remaining crew venture deeper into the island. The silence surrounding them is more terrifying than any battle they have ever fought. Suddenly, an enormous creature emerges from the darkness, forcing everyone to run for their lives. Somehow they escape into an ancient underground shrine, where the monster mysteriously refuses to follow them. Instead of relief, this discovery raises an even more terrifying question. If that monstrous beast refuses to enter, what could possibly be hiding inside that ancient place? As the crew continues exploring the underground ruins, disaster strikes once again. The captain becomes separated from the others after a dangerous collapse. Refusing to abandon him, his loyal companions search through the dark tunnels until they finally hear his voice. Believing they have found their captain, they rush toward him without hesitation. But what stands before them is not Captain Rook at all. Something has taken his appearance. Within seconds, the horrifying creature attacks, turning another rescue mission into a desperate fight for survival. Back in the kingdom, the prince demands permission to take another dragon to Serpent's Hollow, but the king refuses. Losing another dragon could weaken the kingdom and invite attacks from rival nations. Furious, the prince vows that dragon or not, he will personally kill Captain Rook and avenge his sister. As the episode reaches its climax, the prince finally tracks down one of Rook's former pirates. Holding him at sword point, he asks one final question. Where is Captain Hook? Terrified, the pirate warns him that Hook is no longer the man he once was. But before he can reveal everything, the scene erupts into chaos. The battle for Serpent's Hollow has only just begun. Ancient monsters, deadly curses, dragons, revenge, and pirates are now on a collision course. And every decision from this point forward could decide who survives, or who is lost forever.